Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, followers and subscribers, internet stalkers, and those ladies who may desire my companionship. Y'all got to make yourselves known because your boy's single. Anyway, let's see what is going on. So we did have a lady come in today. Bob and I I was working on eBay. Bob was cleaning some porcelain figurines to put in some showcases. And I seen this little bauble of like blue hair at the window. And I told Bob, I said, hey, I think we got a lady coming in. So she came in and introduced herself. She used to work for some auction company or whatnot. And she had a bunch of stuff and wanted to know if we were interested in buying any jewelry. And I said, of course. So she went out to her car, brought in, a big tub of stuff. And we laid it out on one of our showcases, and she told the stories and how this is how much she paid for this item, and this is how much she paid for this item, and where she got that item, and all of her items had these like full blown out price tags on them. So like this little baggie here says like $15 for whatever was in that. Hello, Texas Val. Hello, David. So she comes in and she lays all this stuff out, and I kind of sort through what I like and what I think I can resell pretty easily. And she's like, so what do you give me for it? I said, well, honey, this is your stuff. You've got to have a price in mind. She's like, oh, no, I want you to tell me how much you give me. I said, when you go to Walmart or Target and you want to buy a loaf of bread, the price is on that loaf of bread. So you want me to buy, I need to know how much you want. So I got her a pen and what do you call it, a sticky notepad. And I said, well, you figure it up. I'm going to go talk with my business partner and we'll see what we come up with. We'll work out a deal, I'm sure. So I went out to the warehouse, and Bob's like, she's going to want hundreds of dollars for this. I said, well, be as that may. I said, I don't want to go over $100 for whatever it is. And so I came back in and I said, so what'd you come up with? And she's like, well, for this stuff that you picked, I think $295. And I said, well, I'm at 100. And she's like, oh my. And I said, well, there's a deal to be made here. I'm not partial to any of it. So let me pick out what I like the most, and we'll see if we can hammer out this deal. And I kind of glanced at some of the pieces. I seen a couple pieces were marked and, signed. So I kind of gathered up all of the stuff I felt was premium stuff. And she came back and said $185. And I said, I'm still at 100. And she's like, well, how about 150? I said, well, I'm still at 100. And so she went through it and she started adding it up again. And then she pulled out the one brooch that I wanted, the one signed brooch that I wanted of all of them. And she's like, I can do $100 for this. And I said, well, how much more if you throw that brooch back in? She's like, $135. I was like, I said, no. I said, it's pretty and all, but it's not worth $35 to me. I said, I'm probably going to try and ask $50 for it in the store. So, I'm going to have overhead and all that. So, I need to get it for a good price. So we settled on $125 for everything. And I was very happy with that. So, and before that, she wanted $295. I said, well, I'm at 100, but honey, I said, I'm gonna have to go to the ATM machine or whatever. I said, because I only got like $89 in cash on me. And she's like, aha, I got you covered, sweetie. I got Square. I said, okay. So we worked out a deal, $125. And if y'all don't mind, I'll take a little time here and show you what I purchased. The piece that I wanted the most, which is actually a 3-piece set, it's a Shiner brooch with matching clip-on earrings. Let's see if I can do this here. It's absolutely beautiful. And then after she left, like I pulled up comps on very similar pieces on the eBay. My camera's backwards, so I'm trying to. It's really weird. So these are that brooch set, and it's all three pieces are signed. It's absolutely beautiful. I pulled up comps on this, and they're going for like anywhere from like $110 to $280. So I was over the moon excited about that. This is a piece of signed copper Renoir necklace. Not to be crude, but it looks like little penises. so I got that. This beautiful little brooch. This isn't signed, and it looks like it is probably made in the 80s. Brand on the set was what? Shiner, Scheiner. And this piece is beautiful, but it's not signed. It's got blue and purple stones in it. And the filigree looks like sterling silver, but it's not. And this I want to turn into a belt buckle. It's Chicago Times Freedom Center. It's a paperweight, solid copper. Weighs about like 3 pounds. I would love to turn that into a belt buckle. It's just the perfect size. It's signed and dated on the inside, 1981. Got this little, let me see if there's even a picture in this thing. Let's see. So this locket here I got, it's like a locket brooch. I'd say turn of the century. Oh, there is a picture in it. And so it's just got like a little ribbon or whatever, so I guess it goes on your lapel or whatnot. A little bow tie. God, this is weird. The camera's backwards. So I got that. This gorgeous little cameo, which is set in 14 karat. And then this piece of Weiss, however you say that, it's a signed brooch. All the gemstones are clear and beautiful in this. And then I got a bunch of sterling silver rings. Let me see if I can put them on and show you all at once. These are all sterling. I got 2 more here. And she wanted like $60 for the 6 rings. And I was like, honey, I said, if I pay you 100% spot, that's only like $27. I said, silver is only $18.30 an ounce. And you got 44 grams of sterling. And that's if I'm counting, the cubic zirconias in the weight. This is a really neat ring. I really like this one. I think this one will do very well. Then I have 2 hand-painted Limoges porcelain brooches as well. And then this one's actually, the clip on, or the pin on the other one's broken. But this one is, you see it there. It's almost like a little dinner plate looking thing. And then I got a turquoise necklace, and I don't know what the other rocks are, like cat's eye or something. Not citrine, but it's a matching bracelet and necklace. I know lots of people out there love the turquoise. Gotta find out here. Hi, Bob Schlabach. Let's see. Get that Sterling tester kit out. Looks legit. We'll probably need to test. Yeah, I already tested it all. And then this, I think, is 10 karat gold. I'm gonna have to cut it off and test it. It's just like an acrylic heart, but it says Eleanor, and a lot of times you see that wire. A lot of times that is like 10 karat gold. So we'll have to break out the gold kit and test that. And then I got a couple more sterling rings with matching necklace sets. Just two more. So this is a beautiful black onyx sterling silver necklace with matching ring. I gotta get used to this camera here. Well, thank you, Val. And then this, it's all tangled up. God bless America. All right, so this is just a necklace. This isn't, doesn't have a ring to it, but it's got like amethyst snowflake with two dangly amethyst snowflakes or flowers hanging above it. I don't know if you all can see that. I thought it was black. I can't see through it. Is this the one you're talking about? So, I also have some other big news to announce. I just spoke with Rob and Karen from Bargain Barons up in Regina, Saskatchewan, and they have agreed to do a Thursday night live stream interview with me on my channel. I think we're shooting for March 5th or March 12th. This is a really, this piece here really intrigues me. So it's not gold. I doubt these are real amethysts, but it looks very vintage. But then it's got like these two drawstrings, so you can size it almost, and they almost hang like what do you call it, like a cuckoo clock, like weights or something. So you can. I've never seen. I mean, I've been in jewelry my entire life. I've never seen a fitting like that ever. And then I got this Royal Dalton brooch, porcelain brooch, in the container. No chips, cracks, or anything on this. This is in absolute excellent condition. And then we got another locket. I haven't tested it. I'm pretty sure it's probably not gold. There's pictures of children in it from the turn of the century or whatnot. And Looks like mom and dad and a baby and two other kids. So I love old vintage pictures. But I didn't see a mark on it. But I will test it because also when I looked at it under the loop, I didn't see any wear. So generally, a lot of times, obviously, as you know, when something's brass and it's plated gold or whatever, you get that wear and you can see the difference. Pretty sure the chain is not gold, so that would be awesome if it was. Let us find out. Hmm. No markings. We'll test it. Pretty sure it's not though. Let's see. Bear with me here. I had camera problems earlier, so I'm. Let's see. Just making sure that StreamYard is not screwing with me. And then another something completely not with this buy at all. Just going through a box of crap that we're going to box up for. We're going to have a flea market here at our store every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Bob and I are just kind of going through some boxes of stuff of what we want to separate for the flea market and some of the higher valuable stuff that we would sell here in our store. And then there was a box that had some old marbles in it or whatever, and then like a couple of coins, and one was like an Australian dollar coin, and then one was a 1910 uh, 1 peso from Mexico that is solid silver. And I looked them up. I mean, I'm a coin guy, mostly American coins. I do some foreign coins. But this is like a $75 silver coin. So that was kind of exciting. Completely just random, loose in a box, not even properly sleeved or anything. Oh, here's something else that came with. I'm going to test these. I kind of think they might be silver. I don't know for sure. I got a stack of these things, and I think they're all identical. I think they kind of are like things that you attach to like a leather belt, like a rodeo belt or whatnot. They look like silver. They smell like silver. They taste like silver. Just kidding. I didn't taste them. Um, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 of these. And in that buy I did from the lady, she only wanted $2 for them, though they might be like white copper from China. So who knows? But they look really cool, like attached to like a leather belt or something. And then she threw this. She threw this into the deal for me. Do not handle without permission. Turn it around. What do you want me to turn around? The little metal things. Which one? Which one? What do you want me to turn around, hon? Maybe one of these. This is the inside. There's no markings, but they feel like silver. But I kind of think they like go like on a country western style belt. Like I don't know what they call them, cabochons or whatever. Like they would like sit opposite each other on a belt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's no markings on them. Val, you're down near like Austin or Killeen, aren't you? Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, here's an Australian 1985 Australian $1. So that's like 60 cents American, I think. I was just down in Kerrville the other day. A friend of mine, her father passed away, and she asked me to come down and kind of guard the house before so she could get there before some of his less than desirable friends could break in or whatnot. Oh, and then also in that box there was this little like antique glass bottle stopper, perfume bottle or poison bottle. It's amber, so I'm guessing it's probably like a medicine bottle stopper. Poison, I think, was either green or blue or both. We got 5 whole people watching. That's fantastic. One of these days I'll be world famous like Locker Nuts or Grimes Finds and get 500 or 600 people at a time. So, but I did this video earlier and then my camera crapped out, and then my mom was watching and she said that everybody who was trying to watch it just wouldn't reload. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. So I thought I would update and do the video all over again. No, she's not closing down her business. It's winter, so there's not a whole lot of estate sales or whatever going on. And she owns a company, but she also so she owns her own little like estate sale business. But she's probably in her mid to late 80s, so she's probably not doing a whole heck of a lot more. And she says she helps out a friend of hers who has an auction business and estate sale company. And I said, well, why don't you try and run the jewelry through your friends? And she said, well, I had this Bob, what'd she say she sold through them? Was it a pen set or something like that? Anyway, it was something she paid $125 for, and she ran it through their auction. It only brought $10. So she said she wasn't going to run anything through her friend's company anymore. So she brought it to me, and we gave her $125 for this. We're happy with it. We're gonna triple our money, I think. Bob's throwing stuff at me. If you can't tell.
Off camera, so nobody can see me.
Yeah, it was fine. I was like, honey, I only got $89 on me. She's like, I got you covered, sweetie. I got square. I chuckled. I was like, fair enough. So, anybody got any questions? I love doing these live streams, but I like them to be a little bit more interactive. I'll put the link in here if you would like to join me on camera, Val. I'm just now. I'm sure you're aware. I've been off the YouTube for about a year, and I focused on my job because I had gotten a promotion, and I did that for a year, and then oh, that would be fantastic. When is she moving down? Like, I talked to her the other day, and she said she was still in Kansas. So, But it's been good. It's been fun getting back into doing the daily vlogs and video uploads and whatnot. Um, my goal, I had 309 subscribers at the beginning of the month, and then we started doing videos every day or every other day. And my goal is to try and hit 1,000 by the end of February. And we're like at 460. We've gotten like 120, 160 subscribers in the last 20 days. So probably not going to hit the 1,000 because we only got like 9 days left. But we're going to give it our best shot. Let's see. Hello, Mom. I'm actually in my AC and heating element. So is she gonna? I guess she's gonna move in with you. It'd be awesome. You guys come up here and hang out. I'm gonna be doing um, a flea market every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So y'all could bring a ton of stuff up and bring it to my store and set up a booth if you wanted. I I just bought a house in August. Um, I'm a single dude, but I felt that I needed 3,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms. So I'm actually renting out one of the bedrooms to a young lady, and who goes to school and she works like 2 jobs. And then the other 2 bedrooms I set up on Airbnb. So trying to, except for I'm kind of in the northwest corner of Fort Worth, so I'm not near DFW Airport. I'm not near downtown, so I don't really get a whole lot of people wanting to be like traveling people. My idea was to get travel nurses in, but I'm still like 15 minutes from any of the hospitals, and everybody wants to just live right on top of where they work, which I don't understand. Hello, Harry. Collecting anything, or you just selling? I collect some stuff. Um, I collect coins and watches, my own personal collection. I used to collect Westmoreland ruby glass back in the day, and then I lost my entire collection. Hello, Cindy. How are you, Cindy? Welcome to the 9 Pound Hammer. So we're excited. And literally like this little old lady that came in and sold me the jewelry today. She said, "Oh yeah, a few of my friends were telling me about your place and that you're having the flea market." And we are like, "Really?" Because not a whole lot of people have interacted with this. I mean, I made a Facebook page for it and all, but no one has really. Well, thank you, Cindy. But no one has really said, "Oh, you know what? Here's my money. I want to go ahead and sign up, and I want to select my booth," because we've been advertising on Facebook. Come on in. We got indoor and outdoor booth space available. Um, prepay for a month in advance, and then in the months that you have, 5 weekends, you get a free weekend. Plus, if you do indoor, you can put up shelving, keep your tables up, keep your inventory there, because everything's going to be in, the barn. It'll be locked up and whatnot, so you don't have to like lug it back and forth every weekend. Janelle Orn, hello. I'm new. Jumped over from Locker Nuts. What is the name of the Facebook page? It is Highway 199 Treasure Trove. Here, I can put a link in the. Give me just 1 second. I can put a link in Let's see. So the page is Highway 199 Treasure Trove Vintage Retro Shop and Estate Sales. That's the full name. The shortcut is facebook.com/Golden Parachute Antiques, because that is our parent company name. We are Golden Parachute Estates and Treasure Brokers, LLC. No, Bob's still here, Mom. He's in the other room cleaning stuff. Let's see here. Let me jump back. Westmoreland milk glass is good. My great grandmother had a ruby red Westmoreland cake plate, and then I inherited that. My mom gave me that in my early 20s, I guess, because my mom was an expert in glass. So she gave me that, and then I moved and I put everything in storage, and I paid my storage for 6 months, and they auctioned off the wrong locker. I had an attorney send them a nasty letter, and they gave me $600 for the unit, and it literally had every piece of collectible ruby glass I had. It had all the stuff I made in wood shop in high school. I literally lost, well, everything that I had of personal effect. And Chatham Public Storage in Chatham, Illinois, can eat a big fat one. And that's my personal opinion. So they're like, "Oh, sorry, we got the numbers transposed, and here's." And so basically, I was awarded the money that the unit had sold for, and that really pissed me off, because they literally sold it 6 weeks after I rented it. Like my unit number was 124, and they were supposed to have auctioned off 142. And that was 20 years ago. Yeah, right. No, 2001. Yeah, so 19 years ago. So no, I was very mad, and I've never seen a ruby red cake plate exactly like that one. If I did, I would buy it, and I'd probably start collecting ruby glass again. But right now, until then, it just it burns. It and my mom had given me a gold-plated sterling silver flatware set too that was in there. I lost a lot of stuff in that, a lot. All my high school yearbooks and pictures, and just like all my personal effects, because the company I worked for at the time moved me to hell, I don't even remember where it was. Probably Dayton, Ohio. I got sent to Dayton, Ohio like 5 times in the 9 years I worked for them. And I just threw everything in storage, and they put me up in hotels for 3-4 months at a time, and then they'd move me somewhere else. So yeah, I was pissed, to say the least. Let's see. So, we got 10 people now. Oh, now we just need to get a couple hundred more. I found these years ago. I found these, and I comped them on eBay, and somebody had sold a set of like 8 for like $2,000. And looking back now, I think it was probably some money laundering or whatnot. But they're these little wooden Chinese horse statues, and like all the horses have like goofy expressions on their faces. And let's see. So I seen them. I think I got these at a garage sale for like $10. Um, and when I had originally seen them, oh, this guy's missing an eye. That's no good. They were like $2,000. So I gladly paid the $10 for them at the garage sale. And this one's missing an eye too. Some bitch. And now I just seen another set not too long ago that was like $80 or whatnot. Hey Glenn, how are you, buddy? Oh, I probably should list these. I need to see, I guess, see about getting some replacement eyeballs for a couple of these guys. I thought I had 8, but I only have 5 now, so I don't know what happened to the other ones. Put those back, see if I can find some replacement eye. Where would I get little bitty eyes at? Like, I guess Michael's or something? Maybe? Huh. I need to do a what has sold on eBay. Hi, Alana. How are you? Show what I'm talking about. What? Um, did I not show them in the camera? Oh, okay. The missing eyes. Okay. So here's this guy, right? So he's. I don't know if you can. There's his eye. It's kind of dark. I don't know if you can see it. There's his eye on that one, but he's missing an eye on that one. They're almost just like little porcelain balls with like the eyes were painted. They're not actual like eyes that you can buy. I don't think. I sure do have the eBay. We have a eBay store. Let's see if I can pull it up. If you want to take a look at it. Anybody want to join me in the what do you call it, the live stream, the council or whatnot? Let's see. Let me pull up our eBay. Not that I'm begging for eBay business, but if somebody wants to take a gander at what we got, we do offer international shipping through the global shipping thing with with eBay. My interweb is very, very slow. I oftentimes think I can walk to the internet faster than my internet will get me there, or my computer will get me there. Got to go do some painting, work on large art piece. Nice horses. Is it the large art piece that you have for me, Mom? Because that would be awesome. I have a trailer. I could bring it back in now. So my mom is an artist, and I bought a storage locker that had a 6 foot by 5 foot canvas in it. Paid $10 for the locker, and my mom came down when I moved into my house in August, and she took it back. She's supposed to be restretching it and painting something for me. Let's see. Let's do this. How many clipboard? Glenn, if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome, buddy. Cindy, Alana, you're also more than welcome. Let's see. Let me get this eBay link here. Wow, this is running super, super slow. You know, it gets me. We've sold like 120 items, and literally only 24 people have given us feedback, which just absolutely chaps my ass. Let's see. Visit store. Copy. Close. Yes, close tabs. There you go. All right, Mom. Love you. Talk to you later. Well, hopefully you won't have nightmares. This is watching me right before you go to bed. Oh, let's see. We got 11 people in here. Feel free, if you all don't mind, if you're not subscribed to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the month. Feel free to like it. Hit the little thumbs up button. I could use that too. Share my channel amongst all your family and friends. We have 5 people who have liked it. That's not bad. We're at a 50%, I guess. Ooh, 6 people. Sweet. Let's see. New subscriber 3 hours ago, Cindy Rosen. That's awesome. Cindy, how did you find my channel, if you don't mind me asking? Hey, let's play question and answer. What do you all do for work? What do you collect? What do you resell? Some of you I know the answers to, but some of you I don't. Is there anything that you would suggest I do in my videos? Not necessarily in my live feeds, but if you want to give me suggestions on those too, I will take any and all suggestions. Val, do you have a Buc-ee's down near you? I do love Buc-ee's. Ah, I see. I do like, about 6 months ago, I went to Buc-ee's. They just built a new one up here by Texas Motor Speedway. And I bought $136 in beef jerky. And then I went out to the fuel pump to put fuel in my car, and my card declined. And I was like, well, why did it decline? So I called them. And they're like, yes, we've noticed a suspicious purchase. I'm like, well, what suspicious purchase? Well, somebody charged $136 in beef jerky. I said, yes, that was me. It was not suspicious at all. I love beef jerky. You know what I wish we had? Everybody keeps talking about, and I think they got them over near you, Glenn, and I know they got them in the Northeast or whatnot. But is a Savers thrift store? I want to check out a Savers very, very badly. Though we have Texas Giant and Texas Thrift and Thrift Giant here, which are fantastic. I bought a How many pieces was that Noritake set, Bob? Is it like 58 pieces?
Probably.
So I bought like a 58 piece Noritake set for. It was marked 47.84, and I got 25% off. And the very first piece, so I paid like $37 for this whole set. The very first piece we sold for $85. It was fantastic. Oh, really? That sucks, Kay. I see Thrift Mine goes to them in New Hampshire all the time. We have a dirt cheap here, which are kind of, I don't know what. Yeah, they're dirt cheap, but they're like shelf pulls and pallets of stuff. Some of it's garbage, some of it's pretty good. I've done some retail arbitrage there, but I don't do so well with the retail arbitrage stuff. It's stuff I just take a flyer on basically. It was Noritake Pleasure stoneware. The pattern was called Pleasure. My retail arbitrage history sucks because I'll take a flyer on something. Like I bought a bunch of Lego kits at Walmart between $7 and $15. And I looked at them on Amazon and on eBay. They were like $38, $39. So I priced them at like 28, and I've not sold the one. I bought a bunch of bath bombs, and they bombed. I've not sold a single bath bomb yet. So I've kind of given up on retail arbitrage. I'm going to stick to stuff I know, which is vintage and antiquities, with a specialization in coins, watches, jewelry, and guitars. And I know quite a lot about glassware and pottery just because my mom specialized in it. I thought, are you sure, Glenn? Because I would have swore Lonnie had a post about, or a video about sabers one time. Maybe it was some other, maybe he did one on Dirt Cheap or something. I thought it was sabers. I guess I'm wrong. That's happened once or twice in my life. Being wrong. Oh. I am supposed to meet Commander Kirby for dinner this evening. Not quite sure where we will be dining. You will? Okay. You can talk at full volume. Okay. Hobby Lobby might have them cheap. If you can't find them, let me know and I'll stop at Hobby Lobby on my way home. Bob is leaving for the evening. Everybody say goodbye to Bob. Bye, Bob.
Bye.
It's Baseball Bob. For those of you who don't know, Bob used to be my boss at Audi Dallas. He was
Still in.
Yeah. He was our used car director, and then he left. When did you leave? In 2016?
Yeah.
So I had only been there like 6 months, and then he left, and then he went to the Aston Martin store.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So we've always been friends and stayed in touch, and then I'm sure a lot of you already know the story, so I will save you all. But we went to lunch one day and decided that we were going to go in business together. That was on Tuesday. Bob quit his job on Friday, and we started looking for a place to open a store. Bye, Alana Greenan says bye-bye, Bob. And Cindy called you Bossy Bob. She said bye, Bobby. Jonelle says bye, Bob. What time is it there for you guys? It is 6:17 in the PM. Alana, what time is it for you? You're going to bed. You're like in Scotland, right? So that's goodness. It's got to be like 4 or 5 in the morning there. Man, there has got to be a long, long delay. Oh, let's see. Does anybody want to join me in here in the forum? Uh-oh, somebody messaging me. Commander Kirby wants to know where I wish to eat dinner at. Oishi, maybe? I was thinking about doing an auction. What do you guys think? Should I do a YouTube auction? I have this tub of transformers that we found in the unit. I got a great big tote, like one of them big Rubbermaid totes of Magic the Gathering cards. And then I got some of the coins that we found in the storage unit the other day. And I have some jewelry. I could put together jewelry jars. Kirby says he can't have rice. Okay. So I guess Sushi is out for Commander Kirby. He has joined us in the chat. Here's my problem. Here's my question though, Val. Like if I have an auction, like Locker Nuts does an auction, he gets 450 people watching, right? Which creates a good buying environment. He makes good money. I get 12 people watching my channel when I live stream. That would make for a horrible auction. So I need to get, I really need to get some more subs. I mean, we're trying to get to 1,000. Oh my goodness. A giant Rubbermaid tub full. Somebody's asking me questions about the Magic cards now. Yes, I'm watching an auction right now, and you at the same time. Who else is having an auction? Maybe I should go over there and subscribe to them. If I don't subscribe already. If any of you have just joined and did not hear, in March I'm going to have a Q&A with Bargain Barons. Rob and Karen, who live up in Regina, Saskatchewan. They do garage sales exclusively. They don't buy any storage units or any of that. They strictly buy antiques at garage sales, and they don't really do a whole lot of reselling. Mostly, they bought this giant Victorian antique house, and they furnish it. They don't really do a whole lot of reselling. They do some, but not a whole lot. Let's see. Let's go into. All right. So now I have entered the options for you. live stream while I am live streaming myself. That's weird and awkward. Okay. John L says he also has a bunch of friends shilling up the bidding if you think about it. I don't think so. Um, I mean, here's the one thing. Like I'm a coin guy, and I I bought stuff from Locker Nuts. I buy stuff from several auctions. Um, I'm an expert in coins, and what gets me is like people buy, like somebody paid $185 for a 1989 silver eagle. It's not even a coin. It's just pure bullion. It's 999 fine silver, 1 ounce. Its raw value is $18.30. Somebody paid $185 for them because two ladies were going back and forth because they each had a child born in 1989. It was, I mean, it was uncirculated, obviously, and they could get it graded, but graded, I don't see it being more than worth $70. But I was like, I got about 300 of them. I would gladly sell for 10 times their value. But I don't really think. Oh, let me get back over there. Somebody said hi to me. Oh, hi, Texas Val. Let's see. You're the only person that said hi to me. What are you talking about? Oh, I see. But John L., if you're selling this stuff, you want the stuff to go high, which, I mean, I'm all about making a profit. Kirby, are you suggesting Joe's Crab Shack? I have my volume muted on YouTube because then that would interfere with my own live stream. Huh. I think I'm going to do my auctions on Wednesday nights, perhaps. Wednesdays or Thursdays. I'm not for sure. Yes, I will pass on Joe's Crab Shack, Kirby. Joe's Crab Shack is fantastic, Glenn. You got to try it. Oh, let's see. We have 9 people watching. Well, I don't have 2 screens, so I'm not even over there. I do need multiple screens. I wish I had my computer, because my computer had 2 monitors. But I believe my moving company that I hired to move me stole my computer and my gun, because they were in the same box, and I can't find either of them. Well, hey JD, how are you, buddy? Me? I'm 45. 45, single, handsome, no kids, own my own home, own my own business. Should auction myself off here. Probably wouldn't bring a whole hell of a lot though. How old are you, Alana? Not to be weird or creepy or rude. Let's see. Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. What is a magic card? It's a game. Brian, are you watching my YouTube here? Cheddar's, Applebee's, Chinese buffet. Do you have a date for grand opening in the store? We are shooting for March 1st. Kirby, none of those sound appetizing. Alana is 31. Alana, do you have a thing for big, handsome American men? Do you want to move across the pond? Oh, yes. I know how to play. Let's see. Yeah, we're trying to bust our ass. I mean, we've had the building since January 16th, and we wanted to be open by Valentine's Day. That didn't happen. Chewy sounds good, Kirby. I don't know where there's a Chewy's at near us though. Aside from there's one downtown. Spring right around the corner, as well, and it's most welcome. Spring right around the corner. I don't understand. No, this Chewy's Mexican restaurant here. What am I missing? Oh, spring is most welcome. Okay, I get you now. All right, let's see. Oh my God. We have 8 people. How long have we been streaming for? Does it tell me? Oh, 1 hour and 7 minutes. No, our store is not open yet. It is. We're hoping to be open here in 10 days, 9 days. We still have a lot to do. Some days we come in and we work our ass off, and it still feels at the end of the day that we have done nothing. Are you up for Chewy's, Kirby, or no? Right now, no one has signed up yet. One lady was going to sign up, and then she called and said that she forgot she had a baby shower to go to that weekend. So we are back to square one. Though evidently lots of people have heard about it. So, but no one has taken up the opportunity yet to. Our fear is that we're going to have no one pre-register and then not do any advertising beyond what we've already done, and then not plan on doing it, and then have like 30 people show up Friday morning wanting a booth. You know, the thing is we're gonna have to pay like $900 to have the barn professionally power washed, because this place used to be a seed company, and the barn, it's a metal building. It has 25 years of dust and dirt and grime and all that on the wall. So we called a couple of power washing companies because we want to get it, cleaned and presentable for people to put their, wares in and whatnot. And the cheapest bid we got was like $900, and so we're not going to lay out that money until we know we're actually going to have a flea market. So we're kind of in a catch-22. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. I'm pretty sure I could rent a scissor lift and buy a brand new power washer and do it myself for less than half of that. But yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. We put together some of the showcases today, some of the glass in them. The glass company came out, measured for replacement glass that we need in some of them. Bob put more figurines in the curio cabinets. Excuse me. Let's see. I am starving, so probably need to wrap this video up here in the next 21 minutes. Facebook was sued by the IRS for $9 billion. That sounds fantastic. Let's see. See you, Glenn. Have a good night, buddy. I'd even do it for you, but I'm all the way over here. Oh, let's see. So, Lana, how did you find my channel? Oh, I'm sure that's coming eventually, Jonelle. I'm sure that's coming eventually. There is my old. Well, I don't know. My old YouTube account got hacked, and then everything was deleted. But I think there might be video of me doing my very first auction while I was in auctioneer school. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. It's really bad video. I was like 200 pounds heavier too. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really bad video. I mean, I can talk like, an auctioneer chant. I can do that. If you can learn the Betty Botter tongue twister, you can be an auctioneer. It's not that hard. Like the first day of auctioneer school, that's what you do. Is literally for like 8 hours, you learn the Betty Botter tongue twister, and then you recite it thousands of times. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So 'tis better. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. So you literally repeat that thousands of times throughout the day, and you get faster and faster and faster. And then Betty bought some butter, but she said, butter better. If I put it in my batter, it would make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So did better. Betty bought a bit of better butter. So you learn that, and then they teach you how to count, but not like normal counting, not like 1, 2, 3. They teach you like you count by quarters, like one, like one a quarter, 1 and a half, 75, 75, 2, 2, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 75, 75, 3, 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, and you do that, and then you got to do it backwards, and then a lot of people, like when you hear a lot of like live auctioneers, a lot of auctioneers use a lot of filler words. So like you get a lot of people get confused because they're saying so many random filler words that help them with their pattern and their cadence. Um, People are it's hard. So once I generally hit about $15, I take out all filler words and I'm strictly numbers. So like if I'm doing like one double bit, not two, not two, not two, two double bit, not three, not four, not five, not five, not seven and a half, not seven and a half, not 10, not 10, not 10, 10 double bit, not 15, not 15, not 15, I'm at 15, not 20, not 20, not 25, 5, 5, 5, 20, not 25, 20, not 25, 5, 5, 25, not 30, not 30, not 30, not 35, 5, 5, 5, 30, not 35. So that's kind of how I do my auction chant. So, um, yay me. So, but a lot of people appreciate my auction chant because there's no filler words. It's strictly numbers. You know exactly where you're at, what number you have, and what number you're looking for. So, um, yeah. Any other questions? It's all about mouth and tongue control and bouncing your tongue. And like, it's hard to explain, but like I bounce my tongue off the top of the back of my teeth. So um, I don't know, it kind of has like a snap to it. So like there's a tongue twister, um, Tommy Atatamus tie two T's, high atop two tall trees. So I practiced that one over and over and over again, and that one helped me. That one helped me actually build my cadence a little better than Betty Botter. How come I don't still do auctions? I had a failed business partnership in Indiana, and it did not go very well for me. I lost a few $100,000, and so that's how I ended up at Audi. A friend of mine was a general manager. At 40 years old, I moved back in with my parents in Illinois. Went to work for a friend of mine who was a general manager of an Audi dealership, and then I got headhunted basically by an Audi dealership here in Texas. Worked for them for a year, and then went to the Audi dealership in Dallas, where I worked the last 4 years. And just in the last couple of years, I've been really wanting to get back into what I'm passionate about, which is this stuff. I will be doing live auctions here in my facility. I am just waiting for a crowd. I mean, I gotta have inventory. I gotta have. I don't have a name. Nobody knows who I am yet. So No, Kirby, I probably won't go home first. Especially if I'm going to meet you in 45 minutes. But I will be doing auctions here. I just, it took me a while. I was lazy, and I wasn't lazy. I was trying to dig myself out of a financial clusterfuck, pardon my French, and dig myself out of a hole. So I just focused on selling cars for the last 5 years, and that's what I did. But now I'm falling back into doing what I love, what I'm passionate about, and so I will achieve success again. It's just a slow process. I mean, there's no sense in me, trying. I mean, nobody's going to come to me for an auction because nobody knows who the hell I am. So I figure if I'm here 6 months to a year, people will get to know me. We'll start doing. We're advertising, doing estate sales. So that's the other thing is I'm also considering getting my real estate license here in Texas. So then I can do a full estate. You want me to sell your personal property and your farm? Great. I can be a one-stop shop versus somebody that can only sell their personal belongings and without me. And so if I have my own realtor's license and hang it somewhere, then I can legally auction off land and property as well. So I'm going to start your back business, but you're definitely an impressive auctioneer. Of interesting to do a lot of auction. Well, you are more than welcome to come to Texas. I love Texas. I wish I would have moved here 15 years ago when I had a chance. So, Kay, I gotta ask, do Kirby and I know you like in real life? Did you used to work with us at the road show by chance? Just the reason I ask is because um, I guess maybe I've mentioned Kirby's weight loss surgery or whatever in my video. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. I have to meet Mr. Kirby for dinner. I'm starving, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. But thank you all very much for tuning in and supporting me, and um, giving us all the love. Bob's not here. This is my channel. I keep telling Bob he needs to make his own, and then we can make another one to join. But thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it. And remember, please share. Yes, please share your smile freely, without reservation. Everybody come across. Everybody needs some positivity in their life. Everybody. And with that, love you all very much. And I'm going to post today's video in a little bit after this. And feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Send me a friend request on Facebook if you feel so inclined. And we will talk tomorrow.